question from class 10, chapter 14, probability, example 8 to 13 here. So let's start with example 8 here. A box contains 3 blue, 2 white and 4 red marbles. If a marble is drawn at random, what is the probability that it will be a white marble? Now let's see what we have. We have total marbles we have is 3 of blue, 2 of white and 4 of red here. So it is 9 marbles here. So total marbles we have is 9. So we have to find the probability of getting the white marble here. So we know we have white marble here we have is 2. So favorable outcome is 2 and total possible outcome we have is 9 here. So it is 2 by 9 here. Now probability of getting the blue marble. So we know total marbles that we have of blue is 3. So it will be favorable outcome that is 3 and total possible outcome that is 9. That is 3 by 9 or 1 by 3 here. So that is probability of getting the blue marble is 1 by 3 here. Let's go to the third part. It says we have to find the probability of getting the red marble. So probability of getting the red marble will be is equal to, red marble we have is 4 here and total possible outcome is 9. So probability of getting red marble is 4 by 9 here. This was example 8. Let us go to our example 9 here. Harpreet tosses two different coins simultaneously. Say one of rupees 1 and other of rupees 2. What is the probability that she get at least one head? So let us write down total possible outcomes. When we toss two coins, we can either have two heads, two tails, one head on the first one and tail on the second, tail on the first and head on the second. So the total possible outcome we have is 4 here. Now we have to find the probability of getting at least one head. Getting at least one head means we can have two head also. So number of times we can get at least one head will be 1, 2 and 3. That will be favorable outcome will be 3 and total possible outcome we have is 4. So probability of getting at least one head is 3 by 4. This was example 9 here. Let us go to example 10 here. In a musical chair game, the person playing the music has been advised to stop playing the music at any time within 2 minutes. After she starts playing, what is the probability that the music will stop within first half minute after starting? So let's see total possible outcome here will be all the numbers between 0 and 2 here. So let's say this is our time here, starts from 0 and it should be stopped between 0 to 2 minutes. So we have 1 here and half here. So now the total possible outcome here will be all the number between 0 to 2. Let us consider it 2 here. So distance between 0 and 2 is 2 here. So distance between 0 and half. So we have to find the probability that the music will stop within first half minute. So distance between 0 to half is half here. So probability of music stopping within first half minute will be is equal to the possible favorable outcome, that is half, divided by total possible outcome, that is 2. 1 by 2 multiply by 1 by 2, it get reciprocal here, so it will be 1 by 4 here. This was question 10 here. This was example 10 here. Let us go to our example 11 here. So in example 11, a missing helicopter is reported to have crashed somewhere within the rectangular region shown. This is the rectangular region which is shown here. So the helicopter crashed with somewhere in this rectangular region. What is the probability that it crashed inside the lake? So let us write down total possible outcome, means the region where it can be crashed. Total possible outcome. Outcome here will be area of rectangular region. Area of rectangular region. So we know area of rectangle is length into breadth. So area of rectangle here is length that is 9, breadth that is 4.5, and that will be is equal to 40.5 kilometer square here. So now we have to find the probability that it will crash inside the lake. So favorable outcome here we will have the area of lake. Okay, area of lake is, we know that a lake is also a rectangle. So area of lake will be length into breadth, that is length is, here we have 9 minus 6, that is 3 here, and breadth is 4.5 minus 2, that is 2.5 or 7.5 kilometer square here. So we have to find the probability that helicopter crashing inside the lake will be favorable outcome, that is area of lake by total possible outcome, that is area of rectangular region, that is 40.5 here kilometer square. This cancels out and it goes by 5, 7, 75, 15, 5 is 75 and 15, 2 is 30 and 15, 7 is 105. So it will be 5 by 27. So probability of helicopter crashing inside the lake will be 5 by 27 here. Now let's go to our example 12 here. A curtain consists of 100 shirts, of which 88 are good. 8 have minor defects and 4 have major defects. Jimmy, a trader, will only accept the shirts which are good, but Sujata, another trader, will only reject the shirt which have major defects. So one shirt is drawn at random from the curtain. What is the probability that it is acceptable to Jimmy? Let us write down total shirts. Total shirts we have here is 100, and good ones is 88. So Jimmy will accept the shirts which are good ones. So probability that shirts acceptable to Jimmy will be is equal to number of good ones, that is 88 shirts, and total shirts, that is 100. So that will be 0.88. So probability of shirts as acceptable to Jimmy will be 0.88. Now let us go to its second part, probability that it is acceptable to Sujata. So shirts acceptable to Sujata is the shirts which are good ones, and the one which have minor effect she is going to reject only that have major defects. So that will be 88 plus 8 is 96 here. So probability that shirts are acceptable to Sujata will be favorable outcome, that is 96 here, total outcome is 100. So it will be 0.96 here. So probability that shirt is acceptable to Sujata will be 0.96 here. Now let us go to our example 13. 2 dice, one blue and one grey, are thrown at the same time. Write down all the possible outcomes. So let us first of all write down all the possible outcome Here we have all the possible outcome. A dice have 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 2 dice. So first die may have 1, second may also have 1. First may have 2 on the top, second may have 1 at the top. In this way we have total possible outcome we have is 36 here. Now let us go to our question. It says, what is the probability that the sum of the two number appearing at the top is 8. So we have to find the probability that the sum of the two numbers appearing at the top is 8 here. So we say, let us first of all write down total possible outcome. Here we have is 36. So total number whose sum is 8. Here let's see our chart. Here we have chart here. So possible number that will the sum is 8 here will be 6 2 5 3 4 4 3 5 2 6, that is 1 2 3 4 and 5. So favorable outcome, or you can say total number whose sum is 8 will be 5. Okay, so probability of getting sum 8 will be is equal to 5, and total possible outcome is 36 here. So it will be 5 by 36 here. Now let us go to its second part, that probability that the sum will be 13. Sum of two dice will be 13. So we know that the greatest number in a die is 6. So greatest number in another dice will be also 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So we can never have the sum 13 here. So it is an impossible event, or you can write number of times the sum is 13 is equal to 0. So probability of getting sum 13 will be is equal to 0 by total possible outcome, that is 36, it will be 0. So it is an impossible event here. Now let's go to its second part, the probability that the number is less than or equal to 12. So here in the chart we see that sum of two dice is always less than or equal to 12, because the greatest number in one die is 6 and the greatest number in other dice is also 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So every time we throw two dice, the number will be less than or equal to 12 here. So we will write favorable outcome, or you can say the sum is less than or equal to 12 is 36, and total possible outcome is also 36 here. So probability of getting sum less than or equal to 12 will be is equal to 36 by 36, that is 1. So it is a certain event. So it is a certain event. So probability of getting the sum less than or equal to 12 is 1 here. I hope you understood these questions. Thank you.